G'day, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Factorio. This is our Waterworld series and episode 10. Well, it's coming along. You can actually see lots of this. What is it? It is refined concrete, the best concrete. Not the hazard version, but just a regular version of refined concrete. And we have lots of it around. You can see I've got quite a bit of it going on. You can see here, I've just been putting it around here and there. We're going to put it all over the base. And that's one of the challenges I set myself this series. Episode 10, we're going to be doing a couple of things. So last episode, I believe what we did is we went and secured this base up here. And in between, I haven't got a radar up there actually, but we've secured that. And that because this is all one big channel here and they can't get across, these biters, and they can't get across here, so we've secured over here and we've secured up here. So that's that for now, and we're watching the smog heading around here, and we'll need to look at the eastern and southern defenses in a whole different light at some point, and these guys will start attacking probably this episode. But this episode we're going to be going ahead, and I started to put down some on the stone. I put down some mining drills on all of that stone. This episode we're going to be putting down on the 7.5 million iron ore, and what we're going to do is we're going to make some changes. We're going to take the smelting columns away from this area, and we're going to have this one just supply the steel. So steel only, and therefore the bullets, and then we're going to use some of the coal, and we're going to take it up here, and over here I'm going to have brand new smelters. So jump in and enjoy that Stitch Up intro, and I will see you perhaps over at the mall in just a sec. Okay, so I want to do a couple of things here. First of all, I want to get lots of these yellow inserters, and that's going to be great. And I'm going to make these smelters with yellow belts, but I'm going to have them upgradable to red belts, and therefore I'm going to use the other smelting device. Just checking that I've got a lot of everything. I will need a few more of the regular. Actually, I'll need a few more of those because I like using those. I've got 30, but I'd like using these power poles, and I believe I've got some in a box here, yes. And I do like using those on my mining drills, so we'll take a few more of those back. That'd be good. Yep, that's lovely. Okay, I just realized I've got a whole lot of green circuits in my inventory just as well, which I probably don't need. But that's okay, that is fine. What I want to do is just grab some of the other smelters. And I'm going to do this area by conveyor belt. Just waiting for these other smelters. So boilers. And steam turbines. We've got 200 of these guys, so it's plenty. Here we go. The other smelters just here. And then, is that what they are? Steel furnace, yeah, I'm saying smelters, but I mean steel furnaces. So I've got 63. Let's just grab a few more as well. So we're going to be doing that, and that's going to be lovely. Okay, let's head on up. I'm thinking, where is it? It is this side of the land bridge, so I may as well come across. And I could clear some wood and some paths here. I could clear these. Now I don't know how I'm going to get products down, but I do know that I need to get coal up here. So thinking about coal, it's definitely going to have to come round and across. These are long routes for conveyor belts, but I don't want to do trains here. I think I'll save myself for trains outside of the base. I think we can just get this without that. So that's going to be kind of cool. Right, now I do want to just kind of get this, what I'm gonna do is I'll just take away a couple of bits of trees here, because we certainly don't mind making those power poles. But yeah, if we go across the middle here, let's just start ourselves off with a nice little smelting column. So mining column, and just get that going all the way across and sort it out. And we are going to have that going in this direction. And that'll be lovely. So we'll get that guy going over there. Yep. And then we just want to grab a bit more of this. And I like these guys to be slightly off each other, not sitting directly opposite. I don't know why. There's absolutely no gameplay reason why. But yeah, we're just going to do that and get the most output that we can. We won't be maximizing and optimizing completely. Oh, I do have... So we'll just be doing rough numbers. So I want to put my smelting columns here, but what I want to do is just, build for the future a bit. If I look over here, this part in the mini map is where they can't get through. So I think I'm okay just to put a smelting column right here, and this is plenty of room. But yeah, that could be good. Okay, let's go ahead and put a smelting column. It's a basic smelter, but I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. So let's go and do that. And I'm going to put it like this. Yeah, this is nice. And in fact, I could do that one there and just work around it once I've got everything else going. But I like the idea of that. I think that's good. I can put one right above it. And then when I get the cliff explosives, I can do the one right below it. So let me do that, and then I will just do the one right above it, just because, you know, so we've got two spaces. Just do that as a bit of planning. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to get power. Now, I think I will get power across this peninsula just here. So let me take this across and just get this guy going. So do this, hang on, you can just go right there. Right, so that's where it'll start off, coming straight across a nice little peninsula. And if I head straight up, I should hit, yeah, I should hit the wall just to the right a bit. There we go. So that should now be powered up. And that is a great way to just take power along there. We'll have to just have a look at how all this part is defended, because we may need to put some defenses here. But yeah, the whole nature of this series is really spread out, isn't it? Everything's really spread out, and I kind of like that. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. And of course, we're going to be thinking about our coal next and bringing our coal across, because that is very important. Now, these smelters are only going to be supplied with coal shortly, and then for a little bit, and then what they'll be doing is completely supplied by solid fuel. Whoop. A bit of rocks there, but I will clear those out in between episodes, and I'll probably, again, I just want to get this kind of going, and then I'll do all the filling in and the duplicating and the expanding once we're sort of, you know, in between episodes, so that way you guys just get a nice sort of, you know, nice clean run of watching it all, and that should be lovely. And we get to do interesting things on camera, and then all the other stuff is not so interesting. Well, it's not that it's not interesting, but it's not as interesting as, you know, what we could be doing. So it looks like we've got coal happening here, so the coal will come in here. So we will stick with that. So we'll go there, and we'll do this one. We've got lots of, I do love having them all, because it's just, everything gets kind of built and it's lovely. Okay, so I believe we have 24 smelters on either side, but I believe 10 of them will be taken up once I get the steam turbines on. Not steam turbines, the other, what are they? Steel furnaces, and they have the same output there. And you can't spin them either. So let me just put, I'm going to put the full 24 on here and just make it a complete setup, and it won't ever power up enough because it won't be getting enough. But once we put the red belts on, it may get, say, 20 of the 24, so we'll see about that. But this is basically just going to be a much stronger system, and ready to just go into the upgrading, because it's all kind of there. So that's all quite nice. Okay, we've got heaps of these guys, so we will put a few of those in, and then let's get the let's get our little mate in there. Let me put these guys into, yeah, and that's right. We want to get start at the top here and just get these guys going in. I don't think we've got a shortage here. No, we don't. There's quite a bit happening. But I do want to get some on both sides of the belt, so let's do that. Let's just go up here a bit and get a bit going on, so we can get maybe 8 worth, and then put some power on. Thinking about how I want the coal to come up as well. So if I put the power, I like to have one here, then I like to have 1, 1, and 1, and then I go here. I go furthest, and then that's too far, so we go closest. Then is that how we do it? Yeah, just watching this. Do this line first and just making sure everyone's getting covered, and then once they are, we can then go here, here, and here. And I just want to see, then let me just put that going in. So this will be fine. So let's do this, and then come across here. And this will be the power line coming up here as well. Now, I don't mind using these up, actually. It's nice to use up some of those power poles. So we do get them from early game. We get a massive supply of that, don't we, from early game. Okay, so this is it all going pretty nicely. I think. Am I happy with the bottom row? Yeah, everything seems to be good. So in that case, we should now be able to go and just duplicate where they already are. There, and then the top one. And then this is going to be lovely. Yep, and then the final one here and here is very nice. And we can actually just go here and let's start thinking about these coal runs next, and then this would be lovely. So yeah, we'll start with one sort of smelter to start with, and we'll see how that goes. But really, it's going to be the amount that it can be fed in. Now we will feed it in with a fairly big line, but the idea will be that it will need to be fed in, and these top ones, these feeding lines, will need to be fed in with red belts. Now we might be able to do that. We might be able to create some red belts, and it's not that far to go just back down to the smelter and just do the outside lines, and that might get us one big full line of this. But I think we're probably overdoing it there. Let's save ourselves a little bit of room here and just have a look at this guy. So let's go all the way down and leave lots of room. And let's think about how we're going to get this down. Yep. Now the good thing about these is they can be as long as we want, so that's not too bad. We can have these nice and long. Yep. Yep. And I'm just thinking about this, so let me just bring him all the way along, because this is a long way for this guy to go. Just waiting for he doesn't have a lot of issues. Now if I go straight down, no, I think I'm going to go across here, but I do have a cliff there, so it is just going to put another bend on. I don't like doing these bendy ones, but nonetheless, let's come across a bit. I'm just here. So I think here we're actually able to come straight down if we can just find a nice little spot. In fact, that's the cliff. So let's just go in a bit, past this tree. Yep. And then we'll go here. Nice little tree. And do that one. Yep. Okay. And this will all be nice. Yeah. All right. So that is pretty good. Now I need to go and grab myself a few more. But what I'll do is I'll just craft up some of these guys. So let me just grab them and then craft up just a few more, just to get some coal going. Now the coal is here coming out of that, so I think what I'll do is the coal's coming out so far, and then the coal is going that way. Well, really the coal can probably head in one direction there. Okay, so I think I'll split it here because this is a nice full line, so I think I will just split that there, and then we'll make the coal, you know, go this way, and this allows us actually a bit of time to just to go ahead and create some of the extra belts that I need. So that's not bad. Yeah, this is good. And I know I won't have to build another ammunition factory down here as well, so that's all pretty good. Let's see, where are we going? Where are we going? So we're heading to there, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, I can use a undergroundy here because I just want to save some room here. In fact, let me just do it at the end there. Yep. Okay, the coal's coming up. And it's coming up there. And these guys will be different now as well because these lines won't be fed in through there anymore. Yeah, we'll be feeding these lines in completely differently because we will be topping the line straight down into the bus because they're kind of, that new smelter area is basically lining up with the start of the bus, so these won't be coming in from here anymore. In fact, what we'll probably do is cut this off. Yeah, we will probably cut this off and just change it so it doesn't go like that. The output will be completely different. But as we are here now, what I might do is just swing down big distances here. So I'm wondering if maybe I could lay just a little bit more of this. Can I grab 500 of those guys? And I wonder if I go up here, just have a quick look at my inventory. I've got a bit of room there. Okay, so we should be able to grab quite a few of those guys. Yeah, that's good. Now, how many of those have I got? 100. Well, I'm going to start making a few extras just because we may as well. We've got the resources. We may as well have them just being made in the background. And that could be good. Yeah, let's just do that. And I'm just going to put this on so I can see how many we're making. Yeah, we'll just pick those up because we may get up to just sort that out. Now, directly above, yeah, so directly above this is where I need to be. So let me pick up this and just make him a little bit bigger, this extra path. That's pretty good. And let me see if I can get this path going straight up like this. I'm just going to run into... Oh, no, he's running through the middle of the trees. Oh, he's missed that. This is a nice little path here. And then straight up to this. That is great. I'm just going to take it off there because I don't like that on where these are. But that is lovely. Okay, cool. So that is quite nice. And that means that what we could do is supply the line directly down there as well. So we could send the lines down. So if I'm thinking, looking for the yellow dot, and I don't want to run into the bus. I'm looking straight down. I don't want to run into the mall, actually. The mall's the one I don't want to run into. But let's do... yeah, because it's here. Yeah, let's do that as the feeding line straight back. So this is where the products will be coming back out to. And that didn't quite work the way I wanted. That's all right. So we will have this coming out this way now. And we'll have them coming back the other way. And then I'll just need to get this last bit here done. But that's good because we can turn it on in one big go. So let me do this. And having it coming back down, which is good. Nice. Let's get the coal coming in. There we go. Okay, so that should be the coal coming in here. And then we now will get this guy gone. And we'll need to get a fair bit across here, but yep. There we go. Actually, it does need to be quite a bit across, so let's actually go all the way here and just do this properly. Extra stone here, we can turn this into a little bit of landfill. Yes, thank you very much. Right, good. Yes. Okay, so you're going to go straight down. Brilliant. Okay, let's just go and do the landfill clear. So we've got a bit of inventory space. And now let's take this down. So that's a cliff, that's fine. But if you look at this one here, I'm taking down there and I'll miss them all and inject the bus. So this will be quite lovely, a bus injection, which could be nice. Okay, let me just see if I need to clear anything. I'm thinking we need to come across anyway. And I don't like, again, doing the stupid patchy, but that's all right. Let me look at the side of this lake. So here, because eventually we want 4 lines coming down here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Okay. There we go. And that's there. Cool. Do a little rotate here, and now we should be able to go straight down with this. Yeah, there we are. And the injection here, which is nice. Okay, and I'm hoping we can get straight across with this one. Yep, that will get across. That's the maximum there. Actually, just 4 of the undergroundies, so I'll go grab those now. Undergroundies, thank you. Red belts, yes. And we'll see about this. So what we're doing is from now on in, this one's not going to be supplied by that. So I'd like this one. If we go straight across here, I just want to drag this down and make all the jumps. Yep. and just this is where it wants to be supplied. So I want to take this off here and put this guy like this, and this guy here. Yep. Okay, and this is now completely different. So that is supplied there, and I will do that. Okay, cool. So I think now what we've done is really change up the supply lines. This all here will go eventually, and this line here is no longer, yeah, I want to change. Now we go and make the changes. So we've got that happening, but I want to go ahead and just take the dependence away here. So this will no longer be supporting this, and we can be putting down a bit of path while we run in. Yeah, just a little bit. Excellent. And get these smelters just feeding the steel. So if I come up here and let's make some changes here and get these smelters turned off. First of all, these guys are gone, and that's lovely. Yep, you're off as well. Nice. We'll save this for some of the bots later, but yeah, every now and then you get a little bit of a fix up there, so that could be good. Okay, so what we're trying to do now is saying all of these need to just feed this, and I'm going to do 2 lines. I'm going to do this. Yeah, and then I'm going to do a second line like this. Ooh, not that. Yeah. Okay, this means that these guys are going to be just starting to dry up now. So looking at the undergroundies, we've got a few there, which is nice. And this will completely sort of dry up as well. We'll do 2 lines. Yeah. We'll just do the second line there like this for now, and then we'll say, right, we're ready to put another steel smeltering in there. We're definitely fed in nicely. What I will do is I'll just do this, and I'll do input priority from the left. So that'll clear this out. Once this is cleared out, we'll be able to get rid of a lot of this. So we don't need to supply this anymore. So I'm just going to take that off. Now this will fill the inventory a little bit, but that's okay. I need to kind of get a lot of this coal out, and so I'll need to basically just fix all that up and get that out. Oh, a little bit over there, which is fine. But yeah, that is good, and we can pick up a lot of this. It'll probably pick up a lot. In fact, check the inventory. Yeah, we're going to be quite full here doing this, but that's okay. Okay, let's just do that for now. That's going to put bits of coal everywhere, which is probably not brilliant. Let me just make all these and get rid of, just get some stuff going. And then we don't need these lines here either, because they were carrying out, they were carrying this out. But I will have issues here because I do have, oh yes, of course, I will need to supply this. So we'll need to supply this guy. And that's interesting because I've kind of cut myself off a little bit here with the supply lines. So I wonder if I'm better off doing exactly this and changing this a bit and having these guys come up and around. Yeah, I think that might be better. If I could have these supplied up here, yeah, I need to continue the supply line here. So these were both, weren't they? These were the 2 here, yep. And I'm just looking at that guy, yep. Yeah, because then I can make sure this is still supplied. So if I change that and make it so it is, yeah, like that. Okay. Okay, now I'm just going to see, this is probably going to just create a bit of damage over here. Let's get rid of a few things. Okay. There we go. Okay, a few rocks as well. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of a couple of these bits of rocks. And let's repair this. That's the downside of doing that. with the so yeah, it's going to be feeding into there. Okay, so we really are changing things up here, aren't we? Okay. Well, it's not bad because I don't like this particular line coming down. So we'll have the smelters coming out and getting into here. I think that's not bad. Yeah, what about these guys? Are these fed in? These are fed in separately, aren't they? These guys are fed in separately. Yes, these smelters go from a separate area. So that's not too bad. For the red and green, they get a separate feed, and that was a whole thing, wasn't it? It was. Okay, so let's get rid of these guys here. Just take them away. And we got a few undergroundies still, yes. Okay, and again, it's going to have to be multiples of these, but that's okay. That's not bad at all. Just looking at the mini map and thinking this is probably a great spot to go up. Let's just come in a bit, and then I might just also grab this and just do a bit of that and a bit of this. Nice. Okay. And I don't know if they'll be to the left or to the right of these, the extra lines. But we do need to fit 4 lines in here, so that's okay. Run up here. And I think I'm just going to go straight up and just see where we sort of cross everything. That's not too bad, actually. Yeah, it is up and down over cliffs, but that's okay because it's just the raw materials that need to do that. So yeah, let's change this straight away to coming out the other way. Need to just get rid of a couple of these by hand. Yep, I'll just get rid of that as well. Excellent. Oh, it reminds me, I can pop on some extra science, so we can get these modules, these different modules. They're the Mark II, no, Mark 1 modules. Yeah, lovely. Portable solar panels, yes please. And we definitely want to see if we can get the exoskeleton going this series. There's a few things last series that I wanted to do, and it turns out this series I want to do a lot of that stuff anyway, including getting nuclear going. So yeah, that'll be kind of cool. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll have this fed off. Now that's going to be fed there nicely. So once that's done that, in fact, I'll just pick up this. Yeah, and I'll just pick a few up here, and then I think okay, let that go now, and then everything else is going the other way. But again, it can't do anything until it kind of clears on, and then this line will eventually clear itself, which will be nice. Let's see how this whole station kind of starts to sort of ramp up or spin up. Let's just see how the spinning up goes once we get a lot of stuff going. Let's do that now. Okay, you can see the spinning up here. We've got 8, and 9 and 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. This is about sort of about 11-ish getting going. You know, we're not really getting anything past that. I wonder if the belts can only handle that, but that's fine. It's now supporting a full amount of this, and that is going down. We need to use red belts to get the product out of there as well, but yeah, you can look at that. Just 10 smelters, and we've got 24 in each line, 48, but just 20 smelters supporting this full line already, and that is such a small amount. But that's cool. That is good. Okay, I think what we'll do is let's head on down and let's see this doing its thing. Because I do like that. I love the idea that that one is heading down and we're actually going down with it, which is nice. Let's just jump on. Yep. And well, what we could do is we could put the second line in right next to it actually, and just really have it. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's get that second line going and just split it off. Yeah, maybe we do this all the way from there as well and just get that sort of. We've not got enough there. Is that not going to work? No, that one isn't going to work. Do we have enough to build a red? Yes, we do. Okay. Right, well, I'll just head back this way. And what we can do is, now that we're on there, yeah, we can do this. And we'll put the second line in shortly. And I'm going to do a little crafty here. I'm going to go like this. Yep. in there. Nice. And then I'm just going to do an even split here so these guys can kind of feed off each other as well. We can do a little bit of tidying up. And that'll be nice as well. And here's the line coming down here supplying the bullets. So that's all pretty good. In between episodes, what I'll do is decommission a lot of this over here and just get it all kind of packed up and put away. And then we've got a bit of space. But yeah, the bullets here is doing pretty well. And then we can get, if you have a look there, that's sort of feeding them. We don't really want this split over 2 lines, but we are going to get 2 very nice splits coming up shortly. So what we'll do is, well, just now, let's head back and just put the second line in. We're going to get the night vision. We're going to get the belt immunity. We're going to get the personal battery. Definitely get the capacity bonus. And that will just keep things moving along nicely. Now have a look at that with the night vision equipment. Look how quickly that goes. And that's just having, guys, that's just having this here, the original line, just this. But I'm going to move that down to this new array, and I will build that in between episodes because I don't even need to show you that. I think I'll just build it, and it will be kind of nice. You can sort of see that is my end game lab setup, my lab array, which is kind of cool. Happy with it. I think it works. Just need to make sure I set it up correctly. Let me do that. I just want to test that and make sure that works. So if I do this, let me just make sure these guys go down. Yeah, and I will just keep that splitter off there for now. I don't know why, but I'm just going to keep it off there until we can bolster it. Yep, and bolster the supply. I love that. Very good. Okay, what are you doing? You're up here. Very nice. And what the idea here is to get 2 full lines coming down. I think we could probably even get more than that actually. So let's see if we can get this kind of working and splitting off without any red belts happening. So let's do that, and everything seems to be just heading down in a nice one. But we'll do this, and I'm just going to replace. Let me see if I can just put this here and just sort of see if I can put a red belt here, and hopefully we can get a few more of these guys to sort out and fire up. Just looking to see if we can get one more just to fire up if he's got enough. And again, the red belt is splitting into 2. So the red belt is doing its thing, but you know, I really want it to come out and do even more. Yeah, look, we literally just don't have room for them on there, do we? No. Because there's plenty of supply coming on. Okay, well that isn't too bad, and that's a lot of extra supply coming down there as well, and really getting into it. So I think we are doing okay. Let's actually head back down now, and I'll get rid of this line. Yes, but we'll follow this tree, this lovely path. And what we might do is just spend the we got here, just make sure we go to put this on, spend the rest of the episode. Yeah, see, we're up to grey signs next. But the idea here is I just want to really get the factory really optimized before we get into the sciences and keep moving through. I want to really spend this series kind of just kind of getting everything really nice, nice and going. I want to make sure. Let me just take, how many of those? Okay, so we've got 50. But yeah, I've really got quite a bit going on there. What is this? Is this coal? I think it is. Well, I want to put all that coal in there as well, mates. And I would like to make these guys, which is nice. But the sciences are going to be coming down and going somewhere different. So let me just quickly have a think about this and just sort of lay out this. But this array here, I think what I want is my initial science to come on the inside, and then my third science is on the outside. So red and green can be, red and green can be here. They're going to be on this one. I think that's what we're going to do. And I didn't want to put them on the outside. I just need to put them on one of the 2 inside ones. But for some reason, I think I built this one first. So again, I haven't put my constant combinators in there. But I will do this. So if we go here, red and green, yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to see first of all, whoop, sorry, I've just put it the wrong way. Yep, and I want this guy to come like this. And let's get this guy going first. Okay, so all the red and greens are going to be going this way, which means I need to spin that and send you all that way, which is nice. Yeah. And then that will clear you all out. Then we can go ahead and take a lot of labs out after that as well. So that'll be quite good. Yep. And these guys will actually have, if you have a look at them, they've got, well, just 2 actually. What about you? Just 2 as well. So that's not too many. So that's not too bad at all. But yeah, we can pick up a few of these guys. And of course, coming down here as well, we'll do this. And that is quite lovely. Okay, so let's get the circular bit going, and then we can talk about the landfill aspect of it, because I want to, you know, I want this to be a nice blueprint. Yeah, you can see here I put the landfill in, so some of it got put in and some of it hasn't. So I think what I'll do is I will just grab, what is it, Ultra Lab? Yeah, that's it, Ultra Lab. And the feeders are here, so this is it. And I'll put it in and we'll get it all happening. So it's like that and down. There it is. So if I do that, you can see here that right down the bottom is where I need to get the extra bits. So let's go ahead and just grab a little bit of extra land and just see how long this will be. I was going to grab those fish, but I don't think I need to. Let me just, that's that done. I actually need to find out exactly, because I want these guys going circular and doing their circular route. So let me just put down, yeah, a few of those, and put down a few of these, and hopefully I can then show you that this sort of feeds into itself and has them rotating around. I had lots of fun building this one. I thought it was good fun. So these guys coming up here. I think you're. I think you need to be on the other side. I think you need to be up there. Yes. Ooh, there we go. And I would like to just put down that lab again. And just see how far down, because I don't think I was too far off here. Being very careful to put this on the exact spot. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just a little bit off. Let's have a look at it. Ah, there it is there. Yes, so that's not too bad. You can sort of see where it needs to be, but I guess it needs to be a little bit across. But yeah, that's where it needs to be. And of course I should grab these fish. I have lots of fish though, 183, but when taking out some of those bigger bases, I could use the fish strategy where you're just spamming the fish and basically they're attacking you and you're just getting into it. Now you still got to put some turrets down, but I'm getting sick of losing a lot of bullets through turret loss. It's getting a little bit crazy. Right, so yeah, I think in between episodes, I think my task is to go ahead and lay out this. You've seen how it'll work, and we can show you at the start of next episode. I think that'll be my task like that. I've noticed that these guys are a flipped version. You've got the red on one side, and as it comes down here, the red's on the other. I don't think that'll make any difference once we get through enough science. That should be completely fine. But yeah, we're having power issues, or are we having supply issues? Ooh, we are having supply issues here. Yes, look at this. Because what we've done is we cut the supply off, didn't we? We did. So these guys are doing that. Yes, here we are. We did. We changed this. So now what we need is the supply line was here. So we'll do that, and then we'll go there, and that is is this what we had going on? I don't know what we've got going on, to be honest. Let's just do that. No, we don't want that. We've got one after, so we don't need one before. But yeah, we need to. Well, basically, look at this. This is poor. Even that amount is poor. I need to get my 4 lines in again. I've lost room for the 4 lines, so I need to get all 4 lines in because that they're going to be fed in from the top. So we established that, but now what I want to do is get them in there as well because I can see I've already lost my room, and I want to fix it. I think I'll bring the green down so it comes straight across and then it gets up a little bit later. But I'm going to get those 4 lines in. So I've got a bit of work to do in between episodes. Is get lots of that, and just kind of get it all sorted out. You know, get all those belts in. Yeah, we can get all this nice, which is lovely. You know, doesn't go very far, does it? But that was only a little bit. But yeah, at least we're supplying back there. These lines are going, which is good. And I'll just put another one there and we will fix it all up. So yeah, in between episodes I'm going to fix up the labs. I'm going to go ahead and fix up here as well, make sure we're all good. I think we've got nice defense here. I don't know about land bridge crossing. Actually, yes, they can cross there. So that is an issue. I think all I need to do to fix that, because this is that sort of strait of safety, I think all I need to do is get this guy up here, and so that otherwise they'll come around here and be able to get into my base. So I just need to put like an L shape up here and divert these guys up, and that will be lovely. And yeah, it's just lots of little bits of maintenance. Get this all decommissioned and get ready for the next thing. The next episode we get into grey science. We'll have lovely full lines, and we've now got separated iron ore smelting going on, and that is fantastic. So don't forget to leave a comment, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode of Factorio. This is our Waterworld series. Cheers.